here. There it is. Sugoi is gonna be our opponent for the first match of the day. So let's load into that. Wish him good luck and have fun. I'll guess I take the Roman roads. I still like that one more than Cleo here, I think. Can still get Hammurabi then. And then of course wish him good luck and have fun. Yeah, and with that, welcome guys. Haven't streamed in quite a bit, so glad to be back. Glad to have you guys here once again, if you're already watching. So that being said, let's see what else we got in the match. We have Zizka here and Sun Tzu. Alright. Shakespeare, no Bach. Pierre, Hollywood, Marlene is also here. Internet. Magic Castle, St. Pete's, a couple of MAs, no Napoleon, Catherine is here, Nobel is here, Ocean Liner, James Cook, but no Suez. Alright. So, Sugoi, what's he gonna do? I mean, I would probably guess that he takes Cleo. Cleo on Rich Land doesn't seem bad. Then I would have to pay extra for Hammurabi, but I could just go for Confucius, who's also pretty solid. I think Confucius also has synergy with the Roman roads, because here you get extra rocks and Confucius gives extra science. So I guess that would be something to do. Something to go for. So he could just deny Confucius, but then we get Hammurabi. We get Hammurabi and Engineering Genius, both on good spots. So I think the move for him is Cleo and Rich Land, Hammurabi on 2, Engineering Genius on 3. We get Confucius, sure. But I guess he'll have to be okay with that. And there he does play, takes Hammurabi. Alright, just the Hamu. And I will just leave the Engineering Genius on 2 for him. And then see how this will work out. So 2 tactics already, pretty early on. We can play them thankfully, thanks to Confucius, so we can just probably push the heavy calf. I mean, there's not even Genghis Khan, so definitely push the heavy calf. And yeah, look from there. There's an early printing press. Could just skip the lab, go for the Roman roads. There's printing press, there's no Gutenberg, but there is Shakespeare. Okay, he leaves the Engineering Genius on 1. I'll take that. 2 early printing presses. Hey Yamvi, good morning, good midday, I guess, good afternoon. No, not afternoon for me yet. I mean, somewhere it's afternoon, but I'll take the good morning anyway. So let's take the Engineering Genius. Then maybe just the printing press. I could also just start building this, keep the Engineering Genius for a Magic Castle. I just do this. Finish that. And if you had 1 more rock and could spend 1 more civil action here, that would be great. Could just still take the frugality. And then what's the plan next turn? 2 civil actions to finish the Roman roads, 1 to grab printing press, and I guess we can't go Himeji then. Not the biggest deal. Could just go for printing press, just ignore the Engineering Genius. Get some extra science up. I guess sure, why not? Let's try this. Super early printing press. We get the double perspectives. I'll also be streaming, so if you guys want to see both hands, both perspectives, just check out his stream as well. Hi from North America. pretty early in North America, right? I'm not sure if he has to be then on the East Coast, I guess. West Coast is like almost night. And even, I think, 4 hours or something like that for the East Coast, so 8 in the morning. Sure, sure. I guess a lot of the viewers come from Europe, so it's understandable. So we'll see. Development of settlement for him. We could go rebellion, develop territory. I guess we could go for the territory. Yeah, sure. I don't think I want to play rebellion. Nah. I don't want that. Probably not. I want to push, definitely. He's probably not gonna push. What is he gonna do now? Does he also want to go printing presses? He skipped HA wonders, so he kinda wants a magic castle as well, maybe. We will see. I mean, both government forms have shown pretty early here. Hey, Lemmings, nice to see you. He goes for 3 for the monarchy. Alright, just grabbing cards. Alright. Yeah, I still think I go for the developed here. And maybe Zizka next turn. Hallöchen, Hannes. Hello. Free religion, we take that. Start building on the wrong roads and just get an engineering and breakthrough. 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't think I need the extra iron. Oh, I don't think I need iron. I'll manage without. Is that Gaudi or something? There is Gaudi. We have pretty good setup for him at the moment. Yeah, next time finish this. Maybe even go for New Wonder, but not necessarily. Maybe Zizka instead. Guess what movie said you're part of this time? How should I guess? There are so many movies. Something cool? Hopefully something cool, but probably again, like, you're not somewhere like crazy, right? Like America or New Zealand. It's a sequel to a German classic. Drei Nasenberg? I don't know. German classic. There are a lot of German classics, and I probably don't even know half of them. No, there's already something like Drei or something, right? You said classic, not garbage. Okay, he also goes printing press and iron, alright. I loved it in my childhood. Baby Blocksberg? Probably not. Let's play strength, let's play foray. Can I give advice to both sides? Can you? You can give advice to both sides. You're just playing versus yourselves. Adolescents, die wilden Kerle. Hannes is playing in the wilde Kerle. Must be pretty confusing for non-Germans, but I think I like this, and maybe some extra rocks. I'm so innocent. I know. That's probably not on adolescents. I don't know. Like something not so innocent, Hannes. It's about cars. German classic about cars. Doesn't sound like I would have watched that. I don't know. Maybe. About cars. No idea. No idea. Cars. Never been the biggest car guy. A specific car, actually. Well, now I'm interested to know if I know it. Model by Opel. Come on, just say it. Model by Opel. I don't know if there was something like that. You're probably gonna reveal it, and I have no idea what that movie is. Manta. I don't know what that is. Yes, I'm a very bad Kulturbanause. Manta. Nice, with the German Brad Pitt if you want to. Tillschweiger. I thought not garbage. Okay, he goes for the revolution. Destroys his warrior. That is crazy. That can't be good, right? 3 printing presses, but still that's too much. That also means colonies is gonna be quite good, right? And we take a free warrior. He can't take it, so he's gonna get punished, I hope. We get 2 colonies and the foray for free. Hopefully. I don't know, we don't really have much to do this turn here. Could go for an irrigation. I guess we have to get out of corruption. And irrigation is good anyway. Yeah, I think I like this. Tillschweiger directing. You're filming for Tillschweiger. Like he's your boss now. And Tillschweiger is even famous beyond Germany, so some of your English viewers maybe even know Tillschweiger. He's like, well, I guess some time ago he was one of the biggest stars in Germany, and even played in Inglourious Bastards. So you probably know him from there, and some other international films as well. You hate Tillschweiger. Most of Germany does, but we don't know how he's like as a boss. So maybe Hannes can let us know if he's also if he's a good boss or not. Huglish Dieglitz, exactly. Game looks good. Yeah, someone is still focused on that. Or you're just using your time to give advice to Segoy, but I think I like it as well. I don't think I liked him destroying the warrior and building a printing press. For me, it's like the 3rd printing press doesn't do that much, right? I mean, yeah, 1 science, 1 culture, but might just be a little bit overkill. Yeah, those colonies will be great. You told him not to destroy his warrior? I would have listened to you. Let's not talk about that. Ooh, that says a lot, Hannes. He's always drunk. I mean, he's still not looking bad. He gets all iron next turn, has 4 science protection, code of laws. But still. Foray is great. Raiders, I mean, he sees it and he has Nostradamus. And we have the irrigation, so good harvest doesn't seem bad. Guess I can't use the urban growth. I guess I could also take 1 more food. Or like a little bit more food here. On the other hand, I have way more food protection, so I probably don't need that. Just take the rock. It still works. Like this. One more urban growth even. Maybe we can upgrade even to journalism or scientific methods, build operas, stuff like that. We were on set the other day eyeballing his skin tone, and I think he was a bit confused by that. He made a joke about me looking like Axel Stein the next day. It's awesome to hear these stories, on it. Like, you're the guy who knows these stars. Must be fun. You do look a little bit like Axel Stein, I think. I mean, if Tillschweiger says so. More territories are great. More territories. Border conflict, I don't know, but historic is good. And when does he rebuild the warrior? And who knows, maybe now. Maybe he feels the colony coming. So let's take it over. What we really need is an early Conmon. If we get an early Conmon, it's looking amazing. I mean, you can still go for Republic, I think, as long as we have Zizka. We could just go for Catherine. Kremlin is there, so Republic wouldn't be bad. And then for leaders, we can easily go for Shakespeare or Gaudi. And then operas. Shakespeare would be the best. We have some good pop with the extra food. And we have 2 printing presses already. And we're gonna get more pop thanks to the territories. Okay, he grabs Knights, Breakthrough. Shows Heavy Cav of all things. Alright. So let's get us a good colony. If this is not one of the colonies, I'll be sad. But it is, so we take this. He doesn't have anything, so he can't bid at all. And we take this immediately. And there's an early Shakespeare. I think he's the leader for us, right? I think I'll have to grab him here. Will give us corruption, but still. It would be very good for him, and he's also very good, very good for us. Only problem is corruption. But I think that's a price we're willing to pay. Next turn justice system would be great. I don't know if I even built this warrior. Why would I? I don't think I need to. Rather draw cards right now. Another territory. Prosperity. Civil unrest. Yeah, some of them can work. Okay, there's an ocean line. He might just go, but he still has no wonder at all. So he could definitely go for the ocean liner. There's also an early coal. There is the justice. I guess he could just go for justice. But he has taken in a lot of expensive cards in general for 2 or 3 civil actions. So yeah, I don't know if he's gonna keep doing that. Yeah, still the biggest thing that we need is a government form, Republic or Conmon. Conmon way better than Republic, but Republic's still okay. And then, yeah, there's still both operas. Whenever they come out, I can just go for them and Shakespeare. So that would be nice. So let's see. Early first, no irrigation. Yeah, I mean, he might still go for it, but I think he's more looking for the ocean liner, which is also good. I still only have 1/1 as well. I could even deny that. Even though it's quite expensive, and I don't want to take another corruption. Oh, you will just take it this turn. And he still hasn't built a warrior, so we get the next territory for free again. There's Conmon. Great. I think now the game is looking great. What do we go for? Hey, Lightwatch. He might not have had great use of shakes because of food. Yeah, sure, but with the ocean, I think he still would be very happy about a Shakespeare. So I'm glad still that I denied it. Do I push a territory? I mean, sure, why not, right? One more science, and then we go for corn. Morn. I don't have unlimited population, but I could just build another printing press. Yeah, sure, why not another PP? He already has 3 as well. We're gonna get more population, hopefully, with the inhabited. And we get out of corruption, exactly. He gets the strategy, that's gonna be good for him, but there's no doubt that we go for the common here. So let's just do that. Another territory. I could have also gone for cook, apparently. Yeah, coal, I was also eyeing the coal. Could still go, but it's pretty early and we have enough rocks to upgrade 1. And we will have a lot of rocks to build military if we have to defend our culture, our Shakespear. Come on, you want to push. We know you want to push. The good thing is he can't finish the ocean and build a knight, so he might again not build a warrior, and then we get this for free, the inhabited. Because we don't have a lot of colonization cards. So yeah. He might just build a free warrior, not a free warrior, he might just build a warrior to be able to bid for the colonies now. Now that he has the ocean liner. But he's not pushing, he has not pushed a single card, so he's got nothing. I mean, not nothing, but no extra culture from Nostradamus at all. He's only used him to, I guess, defend. Which wasn't really, I mean, we didn't invest a lot. We also only had our leader. And we gained a little bit of culture, the MA. And he, of course, knows what we pushed. He knows these cards. But that's okay for me. Also, he wants to finish the ocean line, that's 3. If he also wants to grab the strategy, I guess he could do that. What do we push next? That's another good question here. Just push another territory, but then this navigation will be worth a lot. It's even the question, if he builds the warrior, do we push? I guess we'll have to for the inhabited. Now, what is he thinking about so long? I mean, you always finish the ocean liner, right? That's 3 civil actions gone, 3 left. Pop for free, I would. Okay, goes to strategy. Yeah, he does build the extra warrior. Still no navigation. And I don't think I want to push another territory, because then he could also just easily go cook. So maybe the prosperity is better. I hope that we win this. Which is not that likely, to be honest. He has drawn a lot of cards. Okay, I have to send both. I guess that's fine. Coal, still looking good. Riflemen seem important. Yeah, just grab the techs, I'd say. Just grab those important techs. There's a territory, so I guess we can just rebuild one. And there's still cannons, so yeah, we get riflemen and cavalrymen. We now have 5 rock production, can upgrade these. I guess not next turn, but maybe we get the efficient upgrade. Will you do that now? I will now deny the riflemen, yeah, for sure. I like having both of these. We don't have a tactic yet, so we need all the techs that we can get, and we will do that. So yeah, we will And rebuilding this warrior also gives us the culture, so that's nice. We will get extra food and population then, and then hopefully we can build some cheap operas. Now we will regret listening to you. You're just giving both of us tips and hope that we both listen to you, and if not, you're just happy that you were proven right. And we still have good science production. We could easily just go for architecture and operas, make them super cheap. Would love that. I think it's looking good for us. We have culture lead, we have science production, rock production, food. Quite funny jumping between streams. Alright. Sounds fun. Not often that you can do that. Not often that two streamers are streaming at the same time and playing in the same game. Okay, he takes this colony. I think next we're gonna push the civil unrest probably. And then this is the first card that he pushed actually in this entire game, right? Yeah, I think so. The first card that he's pushed. Yeah, so unrest seems good. We have Shakespeare. We will build those operas. And no sewers. No sewers. If there was sewers, I might have gone for cartography and wait with picking up Shakespeare. There's cook and sewers, and we had these colonies lined up. And he could go for cook. He knows there's one more colony in there at least, but nah, that's maybe not worth it. He can't go for Robespierre. Gaudi, I guess. He does have good setup for Gaudi. Nobel, I guess, always has some uses. Culture is actually very, very close. Yeah, hopefully we get the efficient upgrade and then we get one more coal. I mean, even if this is fine, but yeah, I want to upgrade at least one more. Architecture, very important for sure. Still have these urban growths that I kind of want to use for the operas. So hopefully one of them will come out sooner rather than later. But we have still some time in H2. He's not playing that fast, so we've still got time. This will give us a lot of food. Have great yellow banks, so easily put 1, 2, maybe even 3 population in those operas. And if they only cost 4 each, thanks to Shakespeare and the architecture, I mean there's only 12 rocks. That's minus those 4 rocks on the 2 urban growths. Sounds like a plan. Sounds like a great plan. Wonder-wise, I mean, he only has the one. We only have the one as well. There's still the statue, the railroad, and Kremlin, but at the moment we have other things to do. Okay, he's gonna go for Knights, Cannon, Breakthrough, Scientific Method. Okay, he's looking at a little bit of military pressure now. There's the first opera. There's the second cannon. Let's play Civil Unrest. This is great. Pop a couple of times. I don't know what I should go for here, really. I guess just upgrade those riflemen. With this and wave. Can still go for opera. Yeah, opera stays. And railroad actually isn't bad as well, right? Maybe next turn. Don't think I need to upgrade my... I guess I could upgrade him. Because of the wealthy. It would be great to win the wealthy. Could also just build one. To be able to bid more for the wealthy. Like this turn. Yeah, but with or without building some military. The rest seems great. Getting the wave. Yeah, we need to use those growth, but maybe we get the first opera and can use them next turn already. Could also just upgrade one. Let's do some math for change. We have, like, if we do all spending 5, we want to upgrade 1, so we only have 3 left, can't even use the urban growths. Maybe it's not time to use them. I already have enough MAs. Maybe 1. If we have a chance, I don't think we have a chance to win wealthy. But if we draw some good cards, I'll upgrade the 1 to be able to bid more, make him pay at least. No colonization cards, sadly, no colonization cards. Economic progress seems great, that seems pushable. Prosperity, okay, okay. I hope that we get the opera, but I think he might just deny it, so we can't use those urban growths. Pride has potential. It's a little bit of a tricky one, right? Depends on if he takes opera, maybe Gaudi here, goes for his first opera, he could do that. Yeah, with this Gaudi showing up, he grabs him for 3, develops opera, or grabs and develops opera, gets pulp for 3, builds one. He's gonna get some good culture production. Then afterwards he can even offer some method. Well, I mean, not looking bad for him either, but still have hope. Sadly, we don't have a tactic, but we are ready for all H3 tactics when we get the cannon. He has to be a little bit careful with the time, so hopefully he has his mind on that. If not, he has a chat to remind him, so just push away the... he does. He already plays another knight. Cook. Alright. He's gonna go cook. There's the second opera. I don't think I will be able to use that. I guess I could also just push now. The economic progress will be good for us. I think I'm gonna push that. I know we're not gonna win this, but we wouldn't win it on his turn either. Could even go journalism, perhaps, yeah, sure. Use those urban growths there. But we don't get the discount yet on developing it. Even though we have quite a good science. We will see how we can use the turn. Okay, so he loses a little bit of strength, so no pressure, or pressure relieved a little bit with him sending away the knight. So for this turn at least the pressure is relieved. I like the railroad as well. I also like architecture and the opera. I mean, I'd probably opera this turn now. That doesn't work. I guess. You could build one more. Sure, but like this, probably not. Also need the cannon. Or is it not time for the railroad? Is it too late, perhaps? I guess I could grab the engineering genius and finish it next turn. Let's do this first. I also want the cannon. Also go for a cannon. Maybe skip the railroad, just grab another efficient upgrade for the last upgrade. And the next time we can build operas. It only sucks that we lose the urban growths. But we also do put on some military pressure, I like that. He kind of planned that himself, but we get ahead of him now in that. Yeah, sure, use Zhishka's red dot if we do this, correct. This guy first, or this first. I think I want cannon over cav. I think it's too late for railroad now. It would be great. We could finish it next time, but that just costs a little bit too much. I mean, does it? I mean, we have some time. This is our last H2 turn, and he's taking time as well. So we could grab the railroad, upgrade this, grab the engineering genius and cannon. Next turn, finish the railroad, get good rock production up. I just wonder if it's too late to spend all of the rocks and civil actions on the railroad. And the military extra isn't bad. I think I like the other turn more. So let's do that. Architecture you could finish. Is there another way to do it? Like if we don't upgrade this turn? I have to upgrade, right? And then I also need more rocks. Yeah, I need the engineering genius to finish it next turn. That's why I don't like it. And I also wanna... I guess I could not upgrade, but then my hand is pretty full. Oh, I can't take the architecture. I like the other turn. There's a lot of ways to play this, but I think I like this the most. Both nice. Yeah, a lot of good options. Mobilazzo, at least we know he doesn't have it. I was afraid he would have that with the cannon and those knights, so that's good information. But not much besides that. Economic progress. I mean, that would have changed it. Then we could have finished it earlier, but it's still good. The opera. I guess he'll take the architecture. His hand is relatively full, but he can use the revolutionary idea, develop opera. He's also going to get a very high culture production. That is for sure. Right, he's going to build some operas. He Here's some extra culture production from Cook, but we also get, I mean, we get 2 more from the Roman roads. And then each opera is 5 culture production, so we can easily go up and build 2 of them, even without the architecture. He only builds 1 this turn. Yeah. So, should I push? And if so, what should I push? I guess I could push the terrorism. Let's see first what we do. I think terrorism might just be... $16. Yeah, we already have more, so terrorism is probably not good. National Pride has the same problem. I guess we could go for it, but he just builds 1 opera next turn as well. It's gonna be hard to judge. Could just not push anything, but I kind of want to push. Civil unrest at the moment also would hurt him. We hope that it's national unrest and then we play national pride. Autonomous, alright. That is a big one and he's gonna win it easily. I hope I don't win it. Just want to make him pay a little bit. Probably not gonna work. It would have not changed anything if we hadn't pushed, but he would have pushed. I mean, he could still push. No, if he pushes now, he's not gonna have an unhappy worker, but still. And who knows, maybe he has no colonization cards, has to send both or 2 knights, something like that. Imagine he has to send 3, that would probably not happen. But 2 knights could happen, even though, yeah, only the 1. Yeah. So what do? Go for operas. It's still his turn, right? He still has to decide what he wants to take. I guess science? Science? Yeah, probably science. So it's our late game plan. Hollywood, maybe. Marlene. Internet also. Our biggest problem is that he's got the architecture and we didn't. And he's still got a lot of rocks. But our military is worth a lot more. We have 10 rocks in military and he has 6. So that makes up for a lot of that. Still just need a tactic. At least we have a backup tactic if we really need one. Yes, already taking some reserve time in this first turn. Let's see. He's taking more and more reserve time as we go along the ages. As you go through the ages, you could say. So hopefully, yeah, he does take something. What did he take? Science, of course. So yeah, we go opera. Build the 1. Build the 2. Come on, 2. And I guess we want to build another one next turn, so we grab the urban growth. So next turn I think we can upgrade and build 1 more. Sounds alright. This tech is useless. Terrorism is too dangerous. I could still go for it. I guess aggression's not gonna happen anytime soon. Hey Piada, yeah, streamers collide. Welcome. Yeah, streamers battling it out. I had that before sometimes, but I think never versus Sugoi. I played sometimes versus Splinter when he was streaming. Probably not Sugoi. Yeah, there's multimedia. So unrest doesn't do much. Aggression might happen. You know me, I always discard aggressions anyway. And we draw a new one, so that could happen. But with us not having a tactic, really, I guess, I also don't really want to show it early to him. All these, if we have happiness 8 to 6, we're at least gonna get one more. Architecture 7 to 5, but he's gonna get some more as well. There's some juicy cards, reserves, urban growths. He actually has more civil actions than us then, thanks to Code of Laws and his autonomous. Oh, he grabs multimedia. Oh, okay. 15 culture production. I guess I could still play terrorism, but it's still quite dangerous. I think a war is in sight. I mean, now we could try it, we have some time. But the problem is I don't want to reveal H2 tactics, because you could just copy it in a couple of turns. We can only go for one, so not this turn. 17, so that's where we're at right now, but we want an H3 tactic, not use the H2 one. Happiness seems alright. Architecture suddenly became a lot worse, but happiness still is looking good, and we are stronger. Develop territory, okay. Gets yet another territory. Because I can't really... Like, now there's a chance I would win it, and I don't want to win it. We got pretty unlucky with our colonization cards. I don't think we've drawn a single one from H2. We got a couple from H1, but nothing from H2, and also not yet from H3. This colony does look good, sure, but I don't think I can afford it. I guess we get some reserves and such. Maybe we can make him pay at least a little bit. So it was the right move to bid 6 instead of 3. I mean, 3 is always going to be bad, right? He gets a knight and 2 cards with Cook. He has another con. And 2 knights. 2 knights is good. We can build this and another one of these. And there's also Hollywood, right? Our territory could give him both starvation and unhappy worker, so it could really be the move. I mean, if we win it, sure. But in that turn that we just had, probably not. We're at 17, and the biggest cost is actually showing him this tactic. So I didn't want to do it like that. If we go for Hollywood here, I mean, that's going to be a lot of culture, and he also has very good Hollywood. The problem here is there a problem? I guess the problem is that we don't get these reserves and such. This is still okay, or just build this. Maybe that's even more important, getting the culture up, especially with the national pride. And this is at 36 now. 36 is a lot. Biggest problem is that he gets all of these reserves. But we get the Hollywood. Two reserves, this reserves, but what else do? We could do, of course, this and this. We only get 1 reserves anyway, and the other reserves. I think Hollywood is the play. And then go for the extra culture 21. Wonders. Very bad wonders. Very bad in Battle Wonders. Alright, he gets modern infantry now. But he still has not a single unit. So yeah, he could go for military. But with not a single unit, no resource invested there, he has an uphill battle to fight. Hollywood is nice, but what about Babelsberg? No one knows what Babelsberg is, Hannes. Do you work? Like, is that the German Hollywood? You were in Hollywood, right? You come back from Hollywood and work for Till Schweiger now? From Heidi Klum to Till Schweiger? You know them all now. You know them all. Air Forces and modern infantry and fundamentalism. And there is also still internet for him. It's more glamorous. Babelsberg is more glamorous, sure. With agriculture is all. We have some good impacts. And we're strong. He doesn't know what this might be. Come on, Tsugo, you want to push, right? Or did he see the national pride? No, I don't think he saw it. I don't think he still had Nostradamus when we played it. I'm not gonna look it up. I'm just gonna trust my memory. That's my memory, why would it lie to me? So, Sugai, he still has a lot of culture production from Cook, 5 plus from Cook. But I mean, we get 6 from Shakespeare, so it's pretty even. He can just build a couple of extra operas, at least one. I think he doesn't have a bad turn. He plays patriotism, maybe, builds another knight to have something to show for colonies. Just build one opera. Grab all of these reserves and the urban growth. I mean, that's 12 rocks right here. Hey Pupichu, yeah, streamer versus streamer indeed. And I don't know how it's looking. I think it's relatively close, but I don't feel bad. I think we have a shot. We definitely have a shot. Maybe we are ahead. I don't know. It's hard to tell. Culture is very, very close because he produces here. 78 plus 16 is something like 94, and we had 92. Okay, what does he do? Upgrades another one, builds a knight, reserves, growth, reserves, and another knight. And Pierre. Okay, Pierre. The input of agriculture, yeah. Problem is, if we open the national pride, it's not going to be great, but we have to push. This is just too good. Cold War, nice, extra science. Sadly, no. Like, if there was democracy now, that would be amazing. And the science here is still very, very good. So I like that. I also like the urban growth, the efficient upgrade. I like these two as well. Could go revolutionary idea. The Air Force is there as well. Let's reconsider the other yellows. Did we set up, or was it a coincidence? It was a coincidence, yeah, it was a coincidence. We both searched, and I think we both started streaming afterwards. So I like the Air Force, I guess, because of safety reasons. I like the urban growth, and then maybe revolutionary idea. Fundamentalism and 4th pair of buildings. I mean, can't go for the extra pair right now. It is pretty good for Hollywood. And then we don't have any science production anymore. And this could work. This could work. Could also just go for it next turn. Just take it in hand for now. I kinda like this. We leave so many yellow cards that they can't take all of them. He already has a full hand. So Revolutionary Idea, Patriotism and Reserves, we still get some of them. We still have enough science for Cavalrymen. Get a lot of strength. We don't need science for our impact. We have Architecture and Wonders. It's reckless, you like it? Nice. Hollywood stars and celebrities, yeah. Do they know things? Let's find out. I mean, at the moment they know a lot of things. National Pride, we won that one as well. Great. Nicely timed. Balance. Okay, balance is bad because of science now. There's the multimedia. We can still go for multimedia, guys, right? We have enough science to go for it. And then we just need the time to also finish Hollywood while we have Shakespeare. Because Shakespeare would be 8, so 16 extra. Marlene is only 8 extra, so 8 extra more, if you can follow that. Balance is another great one, right? We just go for multimedia, and he's not gonna upgrade his food production by much. Pure culture push. Yeah, from now on, sure. Why not just go for pure culture push? I don't think he can really go for military. Because he has no military tech, so I guess he could get some good ones now. Air Force, Modern Infantry, Cannon, but he has to know that we, at any point, we can just draw the modern army, and then we're looking good. And we have quite some culture lead now. And 2 impacts in versus 1, both of them pretty good for us. I mean, he can also build more now. He can increase pop, build yet another opera with his growth. It's very, very cheap. But he doesn't have even the population to go for military unless he destroys things. Yeah, it could be exciting at the end game. I mean, he still has Wonders left as well, Internet and Spaceflight. And Internet is also very, very good with his multimedias. Not as good as Hollywood, that's at 42 at the moment. Maybe we don't even need multimedias, like how does he beat that? If we keep up our culture production, go for Hollywood. We also have a tactic now, not the one we hoped for, but still works. There's even still Churchill and Marlene to help us defend. Communism, okay, endowment, all infantry, urban growth. We get reserves and patriotism, so still got that going for us. Revolutionary idea. Yeah, let's play the Imp of Balance. I could go for an aggression, but probably not. He's shown a lot of H2 defend cards, but H3, he's shown 1, I guess. Nah, it's still better to just play Imp of Balance. He has no reason to really go ham on the food production. Maybe he's gonna get 1 more. But since he's not gone for military, really, can't we just go multimedia? Build one. And we have 11, 15. So we can't finish Hollywood next turn if it ends. Could also just for now just upgrade one. Even though the extra one is a lot more. Yeah, maybe don't spend that many rocks. I don't even have to go for multimedia this turn necessarily, just build the extra pair. Grab reserves and efficient upgrade to save the rocks. And keep a lot of rocks in the bank. We can still go for Churchill, still have enough signs for Cavalryman. You can always go for a surprise war, maybe, but he needs some setup. I don't think he has enough rocks to just go ham like crazy on just one turn. Especially if we can go Churchill. I think I like this. Grab the multimedia to maybe go for it. Have enough to just finish Hollywood at 48. That's probably enough. We probably don't need the multimedias. That's nice to have. It's one rock shot of Classic Army and Air Force. Really? Does he even he doesn't even have Air Forces. So he wouldn't have the civil actions, right? Did I play an impact? Yes. No, not yet. You're right. You're right. You're right. I definitely want to push. Yeah, let's push the balance. Yeah, balance should be good. I mean, alternative is wonders. Maybe it's safer to play that now. It's always gonna stay good. Yeah, it's safer. Historic. Okay. Oh, that's a very good one for him, especially coupled with the input of happiness. It's expensive. But it's... we win it for 9. I guess we don't need these for our tactic anyway. This gives us the question, do we still... I don't think that we need multimedia then. I think reserves and patriotism are more important. That may be a revolutionary idea. I think this is then the play. We have enough culture now. We got 14 extra, 11 extra, plus... yeah, we have those impacts. I don't need multimedia. Yeah, we save all rocks that we can. 27 culture production nonetheless. Enough to finish Hollywood next turn. Enough to build Cavalryman and the tactic. And especially we just got Churchill next turn. Or Marlene. Marlene also has a lot of strength potential. Don't call you Shirley. If you ask so, I won't. Ooh, we don't even... I guess we will see. I mean, it's still more efficient to go for Mechanized Army if we have the science to develop Cav. Just throw away H2 War. You know me, Lemmings, I don't think about discarding cards. I can't be bothered with that. But yeah, the war... I mean, the aggression was the same, right? What did I discard? I think I discarded 2 other useless cards, so I don't think it's gonna matter too much. I also could have just discarded the mobile artillery. Multimedia was just a dream, yeah, just a dream. Making the Hollywood better than 48. So both tactics draw. I mean, in this game you can't really... In H2, tactics were bad for us. H3, I mean, we were ready for everything, so we drew some tactics, yeah. A perfect tactic would have been the modern army, and I guess this now is okay, but not even needed. We were ready for the ones that we have. Like, I'm not sure if we're gonna go for this, maybe. One more. If we save the science, that could allow us the air forces if they show up, so yeah, it's definitely not bad to have the option to skip them. Yeah, we're gonna see if we need the science saved or not. Could be nice if we don't have to go with Churchill, but Marlene instead to give us another tactic. If he doesn't push, he gets punished for not pushing. If he pushes, he gets punished for pushing. Because we have full Impet of Happiness and he only has only 3 happy faces. That's not that good. So yeah, impacts are on our side. And he has no time. He has no time. I mean, maybe he's... Nah, he can't declare war this turn. Let's see how we can claw back from this. Yeah, I mean, he might find a way. Don't rule him out just yet. Ooh, War of a Culture. He must have done the math. He must have done the math, or some math. Ooh, no, that's not gonna be enough. At least this is good for happiness for him. 29 is still not enough. Like, I didn't do the math, but can't be enough. Let's push the balance to get out the happiness. Missing 1 rock here. So let's think again. 1 CA short, yeah, missing the patriotism. 1 short for Marlene. Oh, we don't have to go for Marlene. We can still win it though without that. We don't even need Marlene, right? And then we could just go Cav. I mean, it costs civil action as well. And we still win the war. 6. I mean, you need enough rocks to finish the Hollywood. Antiquated works, does it? Did it? I also want to be able to finish the Hollywood though. Oh, you're going now? Yeah, see you next time, Lemmings. You're missing the grand finale. Very balanced civilization indeed. Winston, does Winston do anything really? Give us the rocks for the Hollywood then? I want to win this though. This is gonna take some time here to figure out the best way to do it, so I have no idea if we're gonna find the time. I guess I could also just go... It's not that much. Would have expected more. 9, 10, 11. 1 rock missing. 15. Missing 1 rock. I guess we get stuck with this. Either play it. Nah, we need to finish the Hollywood though. That's 36. Damn. I mean, this is a lot of culture swing, but it's better to just finish the Hollywood, I think. Okay, let's finish this. It's 14 points. I want to finish the Hollywood. If he has another war, I guess if he has another war, the other play would have been better, yeah. He gets 1 Air Force. But he might just not be able to go for another war. We get the full army with Marlene. We have a lot of extra rocks to defend the next war with. I don't know, maybe we should have just given up on the dream, but the problem is he's still gonna get internet here. So if we are not ready to finish Hollywood and want to defend the next war, he just doesn't go for the war but goes for internet, he's able to finish it and we are not. So yeah, tricky there, that we're missing 1 rock to build the extra warrior and finish. So we're missing civil actions. If we had the civil actions to play the patriotism. And now I just didn't have enough time to think of all of it through. If Marlene even was the play there. I mean, she's not doing anything now, that's the thing. So if I'd skipped her, I could have gone for patriotism. What if I don't grab Marlene, but just play patriotism and then build another cannon? Then I would have won, right? Or would I have missed rocks then? Ah, a lot of math. But I think... Like if I just, instead of grabbing and playing Marlene, that's 2 civil actions, I would have played patriotism and build another cannon. Would have cost 1 rock. And we would have had the same army. Now he has got the time pressure. Yeah, I think some mistakes were made last turn. Destroy the thing. You're right. Why did I destroy the philosophy? We have a bit of balance in there. This is actually going to be problematic. I destroyed the philosophy for nothing. Oh, he goes for another war. Okay. $46. It's starvation there. Okay, can't push that. But I win this war easily, no? $57, yeah. GG. GG. Yeah, as I said, the second war not as hard hitting as the first one, so we got this. I think it would have been more scared if he had gone for internet. Internet would have been at 36 for him. He could have finished that next turn. Our Hollywood was down to 34, so he would have gotten the same wonder. And he got the Olympic Games still. And a limit of tech. Ooh, I think he misplayed there in the end going for the war. He should have just gone for the internet. Especially now with our input of balance being this bad. Are we in the clear even? I hope so. I hope so. We have input of agriculture and wonders. I guess wonders isn't even that great. Yeah, I think he didn't need the war. Actually, if he has the right impact, balance is... Maybe I'm overthinking it. Yeah, I just think I misplayed the war turn because I had no time to think, but then he misplayed the next turn because he had no time to think. He had still no reserve time. Balance is good for him. Competition is pretty equal. Wonders 5-3, and then we still had agriculture. Sorry, we do win it, thankfully. But I think the war was probably throw. GG, quite a hard one. Quite a hard one. But we are able to take it, and that means puntos. We get some good puntos. Let's see those. Haven't played in a while, sorry for that, guys. 38 plus 10, not bad at all. Still a lot of decay, so nowhere near my real elo, but looks like a lot of points have gone down a little bit. We had a lot higher here at this point, a lot of over 2000 elo. So yeah.